So, say I'm making about $100,000 a month off of everything I'm wanting to do. I'm gonna buy land close to a city, but still out in the middle of nowhere, probably an hour away from a city, and basically I want to have a Viva La Bam lifestyle out there.
That'd be pretty cool.
And like just all of my friends can live there if they want and just
have like a little
do whatever the fuck they want, commit chaos,
you pretty much want a little jackass community.
Yeah. I think
that'd be
great.
expensive as fuck. So much shit would be getting fucked up.
Hey, if I'm already I already paid for the land, all I'm doing is paying taxes on it. I don't give a fuck. Just don't fuck up my shit that I don't want fucked up. But everything else, you want to build a dirt bike track in my backyard? Go for it. You want to fucking burn down the forest?
Excuse me.
If you want to burn down the forest out there, go for it. Just right. Part of it. Don't burn down the whole forest. I might want to use some of that. I want to build a fucking paintball arena. But
oh, dude, that'd be so cool.
The only thing is if you're on my land, you have to know that you may be put on video.
It's a rule.
Yep.
Just if you're gonna be here, you gotta know that you will be.
And I'm gonna have guards, so anybody I don't want there, or anybody not supposed to be there, just not.
Get to security.
Yeah, got to have that security.
Security.
Probably have 2 security guards, just driving around at all times, and then everybody else just kind of act as their own security. Cause who wants to go and try and raid a fucking group of jackasses? Because they're gonna be like, oh, fight! Somebody's fighting, and then they jump in, and it's bad. There's a brawl between people who broke in and my people's loving it, and their people just getting fucked up on my land. I'm watching it getting fucked up.
If I was to get a bunch of money, the first thing I would probably do is buy a vehicle and a house. I'm not really aiming to get land right at the moment, but I would buy the house.
I would have a house built on my land after I bought it.
I mean, if you buy land, I'll get a house built on your land.
Right? That's what
I just
I'm
don't want
about.
it in the jackass community. I want it a little ways away from
Okay.
it.
I put my notebook
up.
up, but I have a plan for it. I have the actual residential area for me and probably people with families, stuff like that, and I'll have trees dividing that area and the rest of the area that I'm gonna call the boneyard or something like that, and it's just gonna be chaos out there. Fucking dirt bikes and fucking fires, probably lots of explosions, probably things being smashed.
Gee, fucking dirt bikes, fires, explosions, and shit being smashed. That sounds like a hell of a time.
Yeah, it does.
Sorry, I had to. I didn't go full country.
Guns being shot. There'd be a lot of guns, probably.
I was about to say, where's the
shooting
guns at, though?
Yeah.
Bang, bang, skeet, skeet.
But also, I'm gonna have an underground bunker out there in the boneyard. That's what I'm calling it at the moment. I'm probably gonna change its name to I want it to be like a dystopian town out there, like a destroyed town from Borderlands or something, and everybody just decided to live in it. Just post-apocalyptic out there. Like some Mad Max bullshit.
Shit. Yeah. Well, yeah.
But I want to have that underground bunker. And, it's basically going to be like a technology paradise down there. And I'm going to have a farm down there. Probably going to grow weed down there.
That'd be a way to do it.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Legally, though.
Yeah.
Because it'll be in an area where it's legal.
Yeah.
Obviously, because I'll be outside the city. It's legal in almost every one of the biggest cities here. Because life sucks. And people need a crutch.
Yeah. So, let's take a trip back a couple years to the high school days. What was your favorite party moment?
Hold that thought. I'm Ryan Raven.
And I'm Petey. We forgot to do that again.
Yeah, we forgot the intro. Well, this is the intro now. Like, I don't know. 6:50 in.
Yep.
I'll say.
But anyway, favorite party moment. High school days.
Colton's not here.
Yep, Colton's not here.
Okay, favorite party moment. Do you remember there was a party and one of the super fucking redneck dudes we know, he's a fucking moron.
I already know who you're talking about. Just by saying that, I know exactly who you're talking about.
And he's slammed his head into the wall. Right?
Mm-hmm.
And then my buddy Daniel, he was like, "That's not how you fucking do it." Slammed his head through the fucking wall.
I was there. I remember that.
Yeah. Fucking, the next day we had to like get beer boxes and smash them, put them behind the hole, and then like glue it to the inside of the wall, and then like plaster over it, and then paint it. It was a big ass hole.
Hey,
that was a lot of work.
But it worked though.
Yeah.
It worked though.
Yeah.
They didn't know.
Yeah, they didn't know. Oh no, they did. They ended up knowing.
Well, yeah, but they didn't find out for a little while.
Yeah, they found out when Freddie was calling that. When his dad leaned up against it and fell through it, and he's like, "These are fucking beer boxes." He's like, "This is not drywall." And he was the one who originally painted the wall, so he's like, "These were not here."
He's
this
like,
has
wait
been
a minute.
recent.
Did he at least give him props for
Yeah,
going to such
but
an
it was
extreme?
he still grounded him. Oh, it was funny.
Oh,
and it was like way later, like it was like probably 3 months later when that happened.
Damn.
Yeah. Dude, I miss living there. It was a church.
Okay, so...
We had a lot of parties there.
Yeah, my favorite moment was... It was at the same party where the head went through the wall. It was with Freddie. So, I was up in the loft area, right? And, like, I heard yelling, and then I went running back to the kitchen. I
You
couldn't
said
find
his
him.
name.
Damn.
I'm gonna have to bleep it.
Well, I couldn't find him. And then he come running up behind me in nothing but a trench coat.
Oh, yeah. I remember that.
And then he was like, he flung it open and he was like, "Hey, what's up, buddy?" With this stupid laugh.
With his fucking jaw to the
And,
floor.
like,
'cause
I
his
took
fucking
off-
giant mouth.
And I took off running. I ran outside. And he ran outside chasing me. And then I guess he stopped, but I ran all the way around. And when I come running back around, he come running up through the house. And he was like, "Where are you going, buddy?" I was like, "No, get away!" But it was either that or when he was fucking half naked and walked up in the loft with 2 cakes and just started flinging cake everywhere. Like all up on the fucking ceiling and shit. He pelted this girl dressed up as an angel, like in the face. Like with a big old handful. He was just grabbing cake and launching it.
Fuck it. I'll just bleep it out. It'll be a lot of work, but I can do it. I got plenty of time to do it. Just start saying people's names. It's unbearable to fucking try to not do it. Just say their names. Okay. Anything else to add to that? I don't remember the cake part.
You don't remember?
No, I don't remember
throwing
that.
the cake everywhere?
Dude, I was probably...
We had to clean it up the next day. You weren't fucking there. That's right. You got too fucked up that
Yeah, I was about to say, I was probably too fucked up. Because that happens sometimes.
Because that was also... Wasn't that the aloe vera night too?
That probably was the aloe vera
It was the
night.
aloe vera night.
Yeah. So, I don't even remember.
I'm so fucking glad you didn't, like, really, really hurt yourself with that shit.
Yeah. So, I was really drunk, and I went in the fridge, grabbed a bottle of aloe vera, thought it was alcohol, and I drank a little bit of it and swallowed it. Got sick, and then it caused the alcohol to make me sick.
You drank a lot more than a little bit of it. You drink a lot more than a little bit of it. You drink a good bit of it.
Yeah, well, it caused the alcohol to make me sick, and I was out for like 2 hours. I got back up, though.
We all assumed
I got back up,
way too fucked
and
up.
then I smoked, and then I went to bed, and that's where was like fucking slamming around against the wall in the bed and broke a lamp.
That dude was fucked up.
Yeah. I don't even know what the fuck he was doing, why he was doing that. He kept just like laying back down, sitting back up.
He was so fucked up.
Move forward, break a lamp, punch the wall.
Motherfucker got tased 4 times that night.
Yeah, he was fucked.
Because the first one he wanted it. The second one, he was acting belligerently drunk. The third time, belligerently drunk. Fourth time, I don't really know. I think dude just kind of wanted to tase him again, but he ended up pissing himself. Yeah. And broke his phone. But he got tased 4 times. It's understandable. I probably would have pissed myself too. You know what I mean?
Right.
And it wasn't no fuck around taser. It was a big boy taser.
Okay. I got another party memory. So, remember Wayne?
Yeah.
And his parties at his apartment? Or at his apartment, or, you know. So, we were there. I was already fucked up. And then, Jay showed up. And they were like, "Hey, you and Freedom want to go for a ride?" I was like, "Fuck yeah, I want to go for a ride. Where are we going?" Like, I don't know. Go outside. It had been snowing for like 6 hours, and I didn't even know it because I was partying, like the whole day and like into the night. And went into the Walmart parking lot, and She drove her blue PT Cruiser and was just fucking all over the ice, sliding around and shit. We hit a pole, and she was drinking some vodka, I think, while she was driving. It was bad. It was a fucked up night.
Damn.
Yeah.
Drinking, driving, and ice are three things that are very bad to mix.
Yeah.
Drinking and driving is bad to mix by itself. And you fucking throw ice in it.
Yeah. As in like cold ice on the ground.
Yeah.
Not like meth.
Yeah. Yeah, not meth. My most memorable party moment, also at the same time not memorable, because I honestly don't fucking remember any of it, but I know it happened. You know the slip and slide party?
Yep.
Yep. Okay, so we show up to this slip and slide party, right? And we had a fifth of Jaeger and a half gallon of vodka. And what we were doing with the Jaeger is we had the normal Monster cans, the green ones. We drink them about a quarter of the way. I drank mine halfway and then filled it up with Jaeger. I slammed mine. My buddy didn't want his, so he gave me his. I drank it. My other buddy gave me his, and I drank it. And this was all before the party even fucking started. This was like 30 minutes in being there. I'm already fucking hammered, right? And, you know, then people start showing up. We get the slip and slide going. You know, everybody having a good time. We drinking. I'm fucking lit. And, you know, we make our classic MVK, Mountain Dew Vodka Kool-Aid. What you do is you get a 2-liter Mountain Dew. You drink it down to a little past the label, top of the label. You mix 2 Kool-Aid packets of your flavoring, your preferred flavor. And
it's a lot of sugar.
It's a lot of sugar, but it was really good at the time. We didn't, and then you fill it up with vodka. And man, it gets you some drunk. Man, like, I told them, I was like, guys, I'm already fucked up. I was like, you're gonna have to cut me off. I was like, don't let me drink no more once I get past a certain point. And I was already at that point. And
so
they did not do a very good fucking job at fucking all. I continued drinking for the next 2 hours.
I was too fucked up to keep up with you, PD.
I was going everywhere. I was fucked up, man. But
I was trying to skate. I was trying to use a skateboard. It wasn't working. And that was at the time where I could kind of skate, so some people were impressed. And other people were like, hey, let me see that skateboard, and were better than me. And I was like, oh, I'm gonna put the skateboard up.
But yeah, I ended up asking this girl to race me down the slip and slide. And, you know, go to do it. And instead of running and sliding, I ran and not just jumped, I fucking leaped. And I leaped pretty far because I was drunk running and I just fucking put everything into it. And I
knocked yourself the
I
fuck
fucking
out.
hit the ground and like it was like a lasso effect. Like my feet hit first and then it was like fucking whipped my head against the fucking ground. And like
he ragdolled across the fucking slip and slide.
and then you know that's when
comically, like if you can imagine your arms flailing around on the ground, just sliding across this bitch.
And I'm gonna let Ryan take over because I got back up and started drinking a little more, and that's when things got blurred. That's when I don't really remember anything because I kept drinking.
I don't even know the timeline of that night. I know that it was at a cop's house, which I didn't know until like halfway through the party.
Oh, I knew.
I didn't know.
I know.
Yeah, I didn't know.
He was on vacation.
Yeah.
He wasn't home. He was like gonna be gone for like a week.
And like there was some fucking country band there, country rap group, Urban Cowboy or something.
Dude, I remember that.
And the chick who threw the party, you remember who it was?
Yeah.
Yeah, she was trying to fuck one of the roadies of the band.
I don't think she was trying to. I think she.
No, she did. They went into the house and fucked.
Lucky motherfucker.
Yeah, dude. That dude had like meth teeth, fucking shorts with cowboy boots on, super skinny. Like, how the fuck?
He probably had money.
Or just the fact that he was a roadie for a band that was traveling that's not even good. They gave me a free CD.
Dude, when I was a roadie for a band, I got to talk to a lot of bitches.
Yeah.
It was pretty cool. I was in a relationship at the time, so it wasn't nothing like, any bad kind of talk. But, I was like, man, is this all people gotta do is be a fucking roadie and, like, they just talk to you?
Yeah, I was doing
like,
that
I thought
for
it was
a while.
weird. I was like, girls don't talk to me. And I was like, I'm surprised I got a girlfriend at the time. Like, it was bad. Hey, man.
Oh, I'm sorry. I gotta change that later. I gotta remember to turn my alarm off.
But now this one chick at this fucking bar that we played at, she gave me a beanie, that Fireball beanie that I got. She gave me that. She gave me, I don't know, she got me fucked up that night. She kept bringing me these like Irish whiskey malt shots or some shit. It's fucking good. It went down so smooth, man. It was, I don't know. I was drunk. Sold a lot of merch that night though, because that's what I did. I was merch table.
Right.
That's how I got to talk to a lot of people. You know me, I'm not a people person.
Yeah, I was
fucked up, man. I sold
so you did.
fuck out of some t-shirts.
You were doing like, what all the shit were you doing? Just like merchandise shit like that. So I was the guy that set up the venue at the place I was working. I was one of the many people of the construction crew.
I mean, I did that
We
too.
built the stages and like shit like that. I worked. Who did you work for?
Crew 1.
Oh, really?
Yeah, I worked
In
for the
St. Louis?
I worked for the. Oh no, not in St. Louis.
Yeah, that's
no,
what
but
I thought you
I
were
was
talking
getting
about.
at, like, I worked for the same company, but
Yeah,
in St.
yeah,
Louis,
yeah.
I was just a roadie for a band.
Yeah. Where you weren't a roadie. You didn't go on the road.
Everywhere they went, I went with them.
When?
When
I
I,
didn't
lived
know
up in
that.
St. Louis.
I didn't know you did that. I
Motherfucker,
thought you just
got the T-shirt. For
I
the
thought you
band
just
and everything.
worked at like some
No.
fucking stagehand crew.
No, it was my boss for when I was hanging drywall. He was the tech, the sound tech for them.
Oh shit! I actually didn't know that. This whole time I thought you just worked for another stagehand crew.
I don't know how many times I've brought this story up.
You brought the story up, but you never told me that you worked, like, went on the road.
They didn't. I mean, they never really went far, but sometimes it was like a 2-hour drive.
Oh,
To go
so
somewhere.
it was a smaller band.
Yeah.
Okay. I didn't know that. I thought you just worked at the same venue a few times.
No, if we weren't hanging drywall, we were going over to the band's house and, like, I was helping come up. Like, I got to make some drumsticks. I designed some drumsticks.
Oh, that's cool. Fucking, what was it? Oh, yeah. Do you want to say the band that you worked for?
Yeah, Thieves to Kings.
Yeah. So, the person that I work for is way cooler.
It's a group of guys. They're all really cool.
I worked technically for Justin Timberlake. I only saw him. I never met him. But that was cool. I liked working at that place.
Same company that you're talking about. I did a Yo Gotti show. I got to meet Yo Gotti. It was pretty cool. Pretty cool.
Yeah.
I did a Journey show.
I smoked with some country star, I don't remember. I talked to Gwen Stefani when I was having lunch. That was cool, because I was working a Blake Shelton show.
Oh, yeah?
We pretty much just bullshitted about Sublime. And that was pretty cool. And then talked about like the show, and apparently Gwen Stefani isn't really into country music that much.
Really?
Yeah.
Damn.
Like, she likes country music, but from what I gathered, she didn't really know much about it, so it was just kind of a thing to hear, you know?
Yeah.
What's the worst job you've ever done? Like, what's the worst job you've had?
Like, what are you meaning by worst job?
Job that you hated the most.
Job that I hated the most. Pico.
I
But
would say Pico.
I had such a love-hate relationship with it, but that I got so fucking mad at my how I was treated there. Really. Every other job, I mean, I've had shittier jobs. Like, I worked at Lowe's and that was a fucking shit job. But I really liked it. You know, it was cool. I liked it. I didn't hate it.
I worked roofing, which is a complete shit job, but I loved it. It was terrible.
Yeah, I hung drywall. And
very bad.
Did house construction for a while, and it fucking sucked, but I loved it.
I would have rather done that than roofing.
Yeah, no doubt. But
and it was commercial roofing, so these are big buildings. These aren't just houses. Like big ass banks and fucking. We did it at a marijuana dispensary.
Yeah, but fuck roofing. This shit sucks.
Get a lot of money though. I was making a lot of money up in Michigan for a little while. Until the person I was living with quit, and it kind of like fucked me out of having a good time there. So I was like, I'm gonna get a different job now. Because the only reason I worked there is because he was working there.
I'm gonna change my answer. It wouldn't be Pico. I worked for this tent construction company up in Illinois when I lived up in St. Louis called Traube. Fuck that.
Yeah, I've had to put up tents before.
Fuck that.
Yeah, and was it muddy
It's
at
not
all?
It's not even really hard. It's just they work your fucking ass off, dude.
Yeah, dude.
So many fucking I didn't know what I was signing up for, man. When they said, you know, it was a tent and construction company, I'm like, okay, you know, I mean, I've had similar experience in this line of work. This is fucking, man, I was not ready. Like, doing a whole fucking festival, setting up every fucking tent and the big tents and shit, dude. I was working for, like, the first 3 months I worked there, it was, like, 16-hour days every day. Every fucking day. I'd get there at 7 a.m. and it'd be fucking dark as fuck outside by the time I was getting home. Like, sometimes, like, 11 or 12 o'clock at night.
Yeah.
It fucking sucked. They were fucking paying my ass, though. I was making $17 an hour. Fuck, dude.
I would have done it.
I mean,
like,
I did it.
At this point in my life, if I wouldn't have been started doing the podcast and social media and shit, I would just be working my ass off. I'd probably be working two jobs.
I still did it. It just fucking sucked, man. And then, like, you know, because they had me on a crew. They had me on the same crew for a while. And then they switched me to just staying at shop. And then it just got fucking, man, it sucked. Having to listen to the fucking bitches in the office and shit, man. They're just bitches, dude. Snobby bitches, man. I fucking hated it. And then, you know, I come into a different job offer and I was like, it pays less, but not much less. Enough for me to, you know, not deal with the bullshit that I was dealing with. So I was like, yeah, fuck this place.
Yeah, I've done that a couple times. Get technically a worse job just because it was a better environment.
Yeah, that's when I started hanging drywall and working at Lowe's. So I traded one kind of difficult job for two, you know, alright jobs.
Right.
And I ended up making more money and I still had more free time. Because at Trowbridge it was 7 days a week.
See, I was gonna say
and
Pico
it was an on-call job too. So
was the worst job I've done.
Call me in.
But
I really liked Pico. I liked my job until like the last month.
I did not like it when I was there. I was only
the
there
last
for 2
month
weeks.
I was there. I fucking hated it. That's why I quit.
Worst job I've ever had was actually, you know, I'd probably have to say it was when I was working at Crew 1. Fucking hated it. I loved working there. But the people I was working with fucking hated. Because, you know.
I know.
Yeah.
I worked with the same people. Fuck those guys.
Yeah. Fucked me over. I got blacklisted from the FedEx forum. Yeah.
I stopped getting calls, so.
Yeah.
Because me and old dude got into it.
Yep.
But no, like at Pico, like, you know, I think the reason I liked working there is because, you know, I worked with my best friend. And it was really cool. Like, we both worked sanitation. And we both cleaned long belts that were right fucking next to each other. So we saw each other fucking constantly. And, like, it was just a really cool environment. And I loved it. I miss it.
Yep. Well, on to do better things.
Yeah.
I'm honestly probably in the best place I've been in my entire life so far.
I cannot say the same.
I'm doing pretty good.
When I was working at Pico was when I think I was in the best spot in life. Because, you know, I had a good attitude. I was making money. I had my own house and shit. You know, I was doing good.
Yeah.
I lost a lot of weight. Now I'm fucking fat again.
Well,
I'm not really fat. I just put a little bit of extra weight on.
I've basically taken over this house. So, that's cool. Finally have peace. Nobody's coming over to just fuck with me. My mom quit doing drugs. She's just smoking pot, which is great. My grandma's fucking working a job that she loves, which is also great. She doesn't like working, but she does like working. It's
your doggo and cat looking healthy.
Yep.
Everybody doing good.
Yep. I just wish the little dog would quit pissing and shitting everywhere.
Yeah.
He's actually 10, but he just won't fucking stop. I can't do anything about it because he's not my dog. And I can't convince my grandma to do anything. But it'll be okay. I finally got around to cleaning up this fucking room, turning this into a studio. It's garbage, Petey.
It looked like a board game. I was like, fuck you throwing away, dude.
We have the actual Connect 4, so like, fuck that.
Yeah.
It doesn't even have all the pieces to it.
Yeah.
So I'm probably gonna have, when I start making I'll say like maybe $2,000 a month. If I start getting that with social media and my job and whatever, maybe my investments, start making $2,000 a month, I'm going to lease a building and it'd be like a studio. I'm gonna live in it because fuck everybody, I'm living in it. I'm not gonna technically be living in it though. I'm just gonna be sleeping there sometimes and live here, but I will have like a bedroom there.
Yeah.
Probably be like a meditation room actually, that I could just sleep in sometimes. Or anybody else that like is working overnight or something, you know, just go, or needs a nap, who knows. Just have a cool little meditation room in a studio with like maybe 4 offices for people to, one of them will be mine and 3 of them be for whoever wants them and like is contributing to the, you know, to the company.
Yeah.
Or you can just straight up rent a space. Like, that would work too. Somebody who doesn't want to be involved with me can just rent a space and use it however they want. Have a music studio on top of it, just in there, because why not? I like to make music.
Yeah.
And break room, like kitchen, you know?
Mm-hmm.
Because gotta have a kitchen.
Yeah, for real. Get hungry up in that motherfucker.
Yeah. Game room. And most importantly, a LAN party room.
What do you mean?
I'm gonna get probably 10 Xboxes, the original Xbox, and probably 10 Xbox 360s, and 10 PCs, and just have them in there. And when we decide to have a LAN party to play games, hook it all up, connect them all together, and then play LAN capable games, like local area network. Pretty sure that's what that stands for. You know, like system linking Xboxes. Play like Halo 3, 10, like with fucking 10 people in one room. 5 versus 5.
Dude. Yeah, that'd be sick. Listen to my wrist though.
Ah, why do you don't do that? That's like shit rubbing against.
Listen to my fingers.
Stop it. I'm gonna have to listen to that later. Quality content, Petey. That's quality content. Right there.
ASMR.
No, stop it. You can have your own ASMR bullshit.
Hey Ryan,
No.
guess what?
No, don't do it.
The game.
Fuck you, dude. Get the fuck out of my podcast. You're fired. You're fired.
Fine.
Hey, speaking of that, so may or may not have lost the contracts. So don't know what the fuck happened to him. Uh-oh. Dogs are barking. Somebody's here. You know? I mean, I think it's a good time to end it.
I think so too.
Yep, fuck you.
Bye bye.